What's up guys, it's Brick Effect, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today's going to be a start to my completely new series, 99 items, but a brick ain't one. And basically in this series, I'm going to be actually making 100 items, and on the 100th item, I have something very special and unique. And yeah, so without a further ado, we're gonna go ahead and swipe right on into that. First off, I'm going to start off by trying to formulate the camera body, of course. So obviously we're going to be using a cube and kind of making a rectangular shape and kind of using, you know, topology or polygons to kind of shape out some of the more unique parts that are more so true about a digital camera.
Reinventing my bitch wall. I came in that bit with a K. I came in that bit with your mean. I came in that bit to show face. I came in that bit just to leave.
Decided to take some time to add a little bit of extra geometry to this to actually carve out the area where you would actually hold the camera with your palm.
Going evasive. I told him I've been doing this. Let's load up the spaceship. Big body shit, still evasive. Big body shit, track all patient. I'm loading my drip up and then I went shred.
Alright, so now that we pretty much have the main shape or the overall shape that we want for our camera done, we're gonna go ahead and move on to something a little bit more unique about a camera. So I noticed that cameras kind of have this like little like swivel on that palm area that I just kind of shaped out. So I decided to take some time to actually make a groove in order to kind of add that in a little bit later on.
Reinventing my purpose, reinventing my cabbage, reinventing my damage, ducking all them scammers, ride with all my rackies.
So now that we have everything kind of said and done with that unique little piece, we're gonna go ahead and move on over to the eye lens pretty much. In this part of the build, I'm pretty much gonna be focusing on just taking a cube and pretty much creating that that eye hole that you would normally look out of in order to see out of the actual lens.
They can't talk about shit when you got a lot of weight. I'm loading my top right up and then I want slaughter day. I'm living way too turned up, this shit like a Saturday. I had a bad bitch by my side. Hey, bitches gon' talk and niggas gon' lie. Hey, niggas get chalk when niggas switch sides.
Alright, now that that's said and done, I'm gonna be moving on to, I personally believe, my favorite part, which is actually creating the lens in the front. So basically, as I kind of like been like working on like my own like, you know, my own cinematic projects per se, I've definitely learned very quickly that one of the most effective pieces of equipment that you could possibly buy is your lens, and boy do they run up to crazy prices. So it definitely was a little bit more of my more fun aspect, just because looking at the amount that I've looked at, you know, just in my own experience, you know, this was kind of like a memory cakewalk almost.
I feel like life of the party. They say they wanna get in, I told them to give me the racks. We 50 and 50, the drum of the shit finna get like that. We shooting this shit out of eye, but this shit got 100 of that. We find us a floorboard, put it under the base. I put my shades on, I'm Johnny Cage. They know my name all kind of ways. They try to throw shade, dog, don't bother me. I see it right through all the colors. They did it just getting them famous, was doing them something. I have this shit with a name on while pushing a button. Just none of these bitches be bugging. What? Bitch be lame as a bird. I be getting it, I don't know what you heard.
Now we're going to move on to our more critical section of the build, which is basically kind of just working on those buttons. Try not to just make them look like little beads. It's kind of a little bit more of the trick, especially when you're making UGC items for Roblox, because in my experience working with them, their limitations definitely do kind of in very tricky positions to have to, you know, kind of decide what can stay and what can go.
I told them this drip world, niggas just living this bitch. The seat at my table, shit like a hot of the dick.
For that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the screen. Pretty straightforward. We're just gonna go ahead and insect a square out of what already exists and, you know, go on from there.
I bet he gon' freeze when I pop up, I'm tryna come see what he do. I came a long way from them blockers, I had to go change the rules. Shit, we ain't changing for nothing if I ain't say that he drew. Somebody count my bands. Somebody better go call it, this shit is a body. Somebody count my bands.
Just for now, just for now. Winter.
From here on out, basically, we're just making like small little minor like edits, little tweaks, things of that nature, just to kind of clean up the overall model, so that way here we have something nice to go ahead and move on over into texturing.
She get ratchet and get on. She wanna fuck to the tempo. She wanna touch my records, I told them they all in the middle. I got a yacht, but on the lighter type of the shit get assembled. I think you gon' shop in the day. They think that they selling me something, but really they making me mad. I'm about to pop them with this on the mask. We made a M out of nothing. I swear to God, I'm a leak with the bag. I got a lot of they sleep on the track. They gon' judge my madness, I got change. I put on my
Have our model kind of pretty much in the form factor that we pretty much feel the most comfortable with. We're gonna go ahead and move on over to the UV mapping area, and we're going to try our best to, like, you know, unwrap the model as best as we possibly can. Personally, in my experience, I think like the only thing, like I think like UV mapping is one of like my more like my struggle pieces, if that makes sense, just because like it's so much pain, you know, it takes a lot of attention to detail, especially after just cooking up a model, like, you know, it definitely does take a lot. But, you know, I think the only and the best remedy for that kind of fatigue, you know, towards that workflow is really just practice. You know, the more you practice, the more fluid the techniques and ideas will kind of come to you. So if that kind of helps anybody out there, you know, just letting you know, we all kind of in some form factor hate UV mapping in some way, shape, and form. So hope that relates to somebody.
Yeah, what? Huh? Yeah, I'm like, go. What? Yeah, what? Yeah, what? I'm like, ready, set, go, go. Yeah, whoa, whoa. Yeah, ready, set, go. Whoa, yeah, I don't wanna go. I'm on a trip again. Bitch, you got it twisted, I ain't just a friend. Yeah, I don't wanna talk cause I ain't into that. Cut that bitch right off and give her scissors back. Bitch, I'm cold, bitch, I'm frozen. Bitch, I'm deep like the ocean. Yeah, running it up, cutting it up. Yeah, over the stove, cutting it up. On my own, fucking it up.
So now that we pretty much have everything UV mapped and we have everything kind of in the form factor that we think will pretty much work out for, translation to another software, we're gonna go ahead and move on over to Substance Painter, which is a software made by Adobe. A fun fact about this software is that it pretty much allows you to just, get a lot of those impossible things that you think you might have to model. It really does help kind of like translate, or what's the word I kind of want to say, like it helps you translate those kind of ideas onto your model without having to go into intricate detail, like adding little hairs and things of that nature. Texturing really helps out in this. Although this software is a paid software, I do believe that you also can use paint.net or anything of that nature to kind of get yourself started.
Pardon me. Please don't make it fun of me.
Okay, so actually right here, I'm actually at a very interesting part. So as you can kind of see, I have basically a line kind of going over the top of my model. And I kind of want to remove that. So what I'm going to have to do is actually take it on over back to Blender and UV map it in a way where it unwraps and kind of conceals that line that otherwise would be just, blatantly just obvious and seen. But go ahead and take this and throw it right on through the baking process one more time.
I'm not one of those. I'm like Rexa. She gon' show her ass now. Get all of your class now. Shorty, put your glass down. No controlling me. They might talk that talk, but they won't go to me. They might talk to you, but they won't go to me. If I up this toolie, they go ghost me. Screaming murder, Bloody Mary murder. Fit of Versace jeans. You call her your ex, but that is an op to me. You call her your boo, but that is a thought to me. Like what do we do? I know they watching me. I get this little mommy my number, she call me Papa B. I know they watching me. I know they watching me. Yeah. Pardon me. Please don't make it fun of me. You gon' need the crew to take on one of me. I can't opt no wannabes. What are those? I've been knew she one of those. I'm too rich, too wise, I'm not one of those.
Now that everything's pretty much done, said, and pretty much put together, what we're going to do is take everything to Roblox. So this is kind of now like, for those of you who are just kind of looking into, these videos, just kind of to kind of figure out more about Blender. This is kind of what I pretty much make a lot of these items for. I use these items to pretty much create accessories on the Roblox platform.
Oh, this ain't no gas, this that skunk hole. Bitches burning out. I can't lie, I saw this was turning out. I swear I saw before, but bitch, I'm learning now. I can't tell no more, this hoe just burn me out. Feel like Louis. How you get that Louis? Oh no. I don't give a fuck, home. This ain't no gas, this that skunk hole. I swear I saw before, but bitch, I'm learning now.
And there you have it, the 4K digital camera. If you'd like to purchase this exact item, you can actually do so by visiting the Pinnacle group. I'll be leaving a link to the store below. I'm Brick Effect, and this has been my 99 item series. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see me make more items just like this, or be sure to leave a comment as to what items you'd like to see me make along my journey of making 100 items. I hope to see you guys at item 100, and thank you so much for tuning in. I am Brick Effect, and I'll see you guys next time.